Hello, Martin Jobson here. The MotoGP world is in an uproar after KTM has identified significant challenges behind Jack Miller's recent downturn in MotoGP results, attributing it primarily to issues with vibrations plaguing his bike. According to team manager Francesco Guidotti, Miller has struggled more than his counterparts with these vibrations, which are a result of adjustments made to the bike's setup this season. This setback comes at a critical juncture for Miller, who is actively seeking a new team for the 2025 season after being replaced in KTM's factory team by Pedro Acosta and overlooked for a spot in their Tech 3 lineup. Despite these challenges, Guidotti emphasized Miller's resilience and determination to overcome these technical hurdles. It's clear that Jack, along with Augusto Fernandez, has been significantly impacted by the vibrations from our new package, Guidotti explained to Motorsport Total. These vibrations have hindered his ability to fully exploit the motorcycle's potential. Miller's season started on a difficult note with a crash in Qatar, followed by inconsistent performances, his only highlight being a fifth-place finish in Portimao. Currently, he sits 16th in the MotoGP standings, just ahead of Fernandez, another rider facing uncertainty about his future in the sport. Despite his current struggles, Miller's contributions to KTM cannot be overlooked. His role in developing the bike into a competitive force in MotoGP has earned him respect within the paddock. Now, alongside his search for a new team, Miller is focused on resolving the vibration issues to regain the form that has defined his career in previous seasons. KTM's MotoGP team is facing significant challenges in 2024. Since their last win in 2022, they've struggled to secure even a top 5 finish, necessitating urgent development of the RC16 motorcycle to avoid falling further behind in the competitive field. Earlier this season, KTM showed promise with 3 consecutive podium finishes. Brad Binder's performance in Qatar, finishing just 1.239 seconds behind race winner Francesco Bagnaia from Ducati, was a highlight. However, recent results have been disappointing. At the German Grand Prix, Gasgas rider Pedro Acosta finished 7th, more than 14 seconds behind the leader, while Binder was 16 seconds behind in 6th the previous week. Since Acosta's second-place finish in the Americas GP in April, KTM riders have only managed to finish in the top 5 once, painting a grim picture for the team. Factory rider Jack Miller's comments at the Sachsenring shed light on KTM's issues. He revealed that the team is still using the same base package and chassis from Misano last year. Miller emphasized the need for continuous development to raise the performance ceiling. "There are areas we can work on the bike to try to set the bar higher," he said. Last September, KTM made headlines when test rider Dani Pedrosa introduced a carbon fiber chassis at Misano. Miller and Binder adopted this frame soon after, marking a significant step forward for KTM in competing with Ducati. However, the lack of improvements to this chassis over the past 10 months indicates that KTM has fallen behind in the development race. The Pira Mobility Group's previous approach of constant innovation seems to have stalled. Simply adding new parts to the bike isn't enough. As Binder noted, a methodical plan is crucial. During the Sachsenring weekend, he mentioned the team's efforts to understand the bike's balance and performance better. "Clearly, we need to understand things a little bit better, and then we can bring the parts to help us," he said. To find a clear direction, KTM must pinpoint where the RC16 is lagging compared to rivals. While the engine is reliable and powerful, other areas need improvement. Miller identified grip and turning as key areas for enhancement. "We need a little bit more grip, a little bit more turning," he said, highlighting the importance of front and rear grip for faster speeds and better braking. After the German GP, Pedro Acosta visited KTM's headquarters in Austria to understand their MotoGP program better and help address the RC16's weaknesses. Acosta's visit, accompanied by Technical Chief Paul Trevathan and Head of Suspensions Miguel Olivenza, underscores the urgency for KTM to resolve their issues. Despite the departure of Fabiano Sterlachini, KTM's head of technology, Acosta aimed to meet with other key factory team members to understand the team's internal workings. Acosta's visit is crucial for both KTM and his own career as he evaluates if KTM is the right place to pursue a MotoGP title. "The first thing I'm going to do when I arrive is meet the people and see what happens on the first day, how everything works and what each one does," Acosta explained. He stressed the importance of understanding the roles and responsibilities within the team to make informed critiques and suggestions. KTM is fortunate to have a talent like Acosta and has secured him with an early contract for the factory team in 2025. The addition of race winners Enea Bastianini and Maverick Vinales will strengthen the lineup, especially as they replace underperforming riders Miller and Augusto Fernandez. However, with Ducati in a league of its own, as Binder described, KTM must focus on delivering meaningful updates to match their talented riders' capabilities. Jack Miller's current predicament with KTM highlights the intricate technical challenges faced by MotoGP teams. Vibrations impacting his bike's performance underscore the delicate balance between innovation and reliability. Miller's struggle is not isolated but shared with his teammate, Augusto Fernandez, indicating a systemic issue within KTM's setup adjustments this season. This development is a critical reminder of the relentless need for precision in motorcycle racing, where even minor mechanical issues can significantly impact performance. Miller's situation is further complicated by his quest for a new team for the 2025 season. His replacement by Pedro Acosta in KTM's factory team, and exclusion from the Tech 3 lineup intensify the pressure. Despite these setbacks, Miller's resilience shines through, as emphasized by team manager Francesco Guidotti. Miller's determination to overcome these technical hurdles reflects his commitment to the sport and his ambition to regain competitive form. KTM's overall performance in 2024 has been underwhelming, with a noticeable decline since their last win in 2022. The RC16's development challenges are evident, with the team struggling to secure top 5 finishes despite showing promise earlier in the season. Brad Binder's near-podium finish in Qatar was a highlight, but the lack of subsequent successes underscores the urgency for KTM to address their bike's issues comprehensively. The use of the same base package and chassis from Misano last year, as highlighted by Miller, points to a stagnation in KTM's development approach. Continuous innovation is vital in MotoGP, and KTM's recent lack of updates to the carbon fiber chassis introduced last year signifies a missed opportunity to enhance their competitiveness. The need for a methodical development plan, as noted by Binder, is crucial for understanding the bike's balance and performance. KTM's internal dynamics have also come under scrutiny, with Pedro Acosta's visit to their headquarters highlighting the urgency to resolve the RC16's weaknesses. Acosta's involvement underscores the importance of understanding team roles and responsibilities to foster effective development. His insights and evaluations are pivotal for both his career and KTM's future prospects in MotoGP. Keep warming up your engines. See you at the next race.